Well, when it comes to voting, this is what people don't realize. I mean, when you vote on computer, you don't have any other choices at all. But when you go to the voting booth or you vote on paper, you say, I want to vote on paper. You go there and you say, I want paper ballot. Because we can demand that. They do have it. On paper ballot, you don't have to vote for the two that they have up there. You can put anybody else's name on the ballot. You don't have to put, Trump, Biden, or anyone else in the government. You do have the right to choose somebody else to vote for. And if nobody is voting for either one of the candidates up there, they're voting for somebody else, no matter who it is, it's a bunch of different people, then you'll see that the Electoral College is the one that votes in the president. You'll find out the truth. Everybody can vote for somebody else. You can put your uncle's name, your daddy's name, your pet's name, Mickey Mouse's name. You can put anybody's name in the ballot. You have that right. They haven't gotten rid of paper ballots. The computerized ballot way of voting is just for early voting. So you don't have to vote for who they put up there for you to vote between. That's how it works too. It's not just a one-way thing, and that's it. You can say, I don't want to vote for either of them. If I want to participate in voting. So I'm going to vote for somebody else. My brother, my sister, myself. You can put your name on the ballot. Trump can vote for himself. More than likely, Biden's voting for Trump because they're on the same team. Team Israel. They're all on Team Israel. They're all Jews. All white people are Jews. If you have a family crest as a white person, you're a Jew. Look it up. Jews created the family crest. Why? Blacks aren't Jews. Jews didn't all of a sudden become black. And whites aren't of black. Blacks didn't just all of a sudden start becoming whites. They'll have an albino born every few decades. So there's no way for an albino population, because we would be called albinos, we wouldn't be called white people, or they would change it to white people with white hair. It's ludicrous. Look it up. Blacks don't have family crests because they're not Jewish. Only white people do. Jews and white people. But on the voting, you don't have to vote for who they put up there for you to vote for. You can put anybody's name. It don't matter who it is. And that's how we find out how the system works. Well, they're not voting for who we put up. We're not getting enough votes for either one. Well, then the people's vote don't count if the Electoral College votes in either one of who none of the people voted for. It don't matter which one it is. If none of the people, very few people vote for them, it's not enough. Then you'll find out the people's vote don't count. Well, we have to vote in a president for our business, and it's one of these two that we put up. So they'll vote for one of those two. As I said, Article 1, Section 8, Clauses 2 and 3, only the Electoral College is to vote for the president. And who's part of the Electoral College? The legislative branch. Who makes up the legislative branch? The governors of each state. So the governors are the ones voting in who they want for president. And they're not going by the people that's voting when they count up all the votes. It's the popular vote. It's not just an election vote. There's a difference, people. They just want to know which one is more popular by the people. That's why Biden got in. That is exactly how Biden got in. The governors voted in Biden, not the people. So the Democrats didn't vote in Biden of the people. The Democrats of the Goya, the civilians, the non-humans, the animals. Because that's what Israel sees us as. We're animals. And that's what the United States in Black's Law Dictionary has us claimed as. A human being is an animal, a monster. A monster cannot be seen as a man. That's why in court they don't call you man, woman, he, she. They'll give you these prefixes, Mr., Mrs. All this stuff they created to turn you into something else so they can put you through their system. You have to tell them straight up, I am a living man. I'm not a person. A person is not a man. Look up the definition of person. It's not a woman or a man. Not a living human being. It's just a human being. So that's how it works. You got another chance. You got a third choice. Anybody else but Trump or Biden or Kamala. Well, anybody else but either one of them. So there ain't no, well, I don't like this one, but I really don't like this one, so I'm going to vote for this one. No, you can vote for somebody else. They don't want you to realize that. I love the poorly educated because they don't understand how it actually works and how to get out of the system and how to fix it. Well, they ain't vote for who we want. The rich people. They're voting for some Smo Joe, blue collar person. So, I mean, people has to get out there and really look for the actual Americans, the Smo Joe, or Joe Smo, the Joe Smo out there running for president that they don't put on the news. They don't give them any attention because they ain't rich, so they can give them money to give them attention. Put them on blast. To put them out there. There is more people to vote for. There is people that does get in it to run, but they're not recognized because they're not rich. They're not in the club. They're not controlled by Israel. Only the people that's dedicated to Israel, goes to Israel, wears that cap, puts their hand on the wall, kisses the wall, and puts something in it. Piece of paper. Of whatever is on it. Trump did that. All of them did that. Bush did that. Biden did that. They all did it. Their allegiance is to Israel and they're controlled by Israel. And so is the United States government in Washington, D.C. It's controlled by Israel. And it's a foreign nation occupying America by force. And they don't have that lawful right to do so in the Constitution. The Constitution doesn't mention Washington, D.C. controlling America. Washington, D.C. having delegated authority over the American people, over we the people. It does not state that the United States federal corporation has delegated authority over the America and the American people. None of that's in the Constitution. But people don't want to read it and go, this is not how it works. It doesn't say this is how it works in the Constitution. So, I'm just going to leave it at that. Y'all take care. Bye.